Good morning, beautiful people. Welcome to another vlog. I'm actually enjoying these vlogs. If you guys are, let me know. So in today's vlog, I really just want to talk about my health, talk about what's going on, give you guys some updates from the last vlog, because a lot of people are like, well, I just thought you needed a social media break, but now that I saw you had some health issues, everybody wants some details. So we're gonna spill all that tea. We're gonna talk about all of that today. I did promise my kids that I'm gonna take them to see Spider-Man today. So we're gonna go to the movies, we're gonna hang out. But I need to do my face care first. In the last vlog, you guys saw when I twist down my hair, same style, that's my signature look. I'm going to take out my twist out today, just so you guys can see how my hair has been developing, how it is in its, natural state. First of all, I'm gonna do this witch hazel. I actually kind of like this little toner. So I just got out the shower and I'm really trying to work on my skincare. A friend of mine actually put me on to some products that I do need to order. Cause your girl got some blemishes, she got some little stuff going on. Like, nobody's skin is like perfect, but as long as you try, right? And not only that, guys, but like for those of you that had a kidney transplant, please make sure you're seeing a dermatologist, getting your skin looked at, just the whole shebang. And I'm gonna talk about things that we actually need to do in another video, because like we're in June, right? And we do need to do a little check-in to make sure that we're doing everything that we need to be doing in a timely manner. So that was my little toner, let that off. But I am gonna use some vitamin C today. I've been using this. I got this at Marshall's a hot minute ago, and it's been lasting me forever. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this on my face, and then I'm gonna go in with some Fenty moisturizer with some SPF in it. But yeah, guys, so what's really been going on? There's been so much. Right now I've been really focusing on my health journeys. As you guys can see, I've been so consistent with like my workouts, and yes, in some of my videos, you might see a little tummy. I've never not had a tummy. I've always had a little stomach, even though when I was smaller, I've always been just pudgy. For some reason, somebody's knocking at my door. What's up? Oh, nice. Okay, go take a shower. My baby got a haircut because he said tonight we're going out. He wants to go out to, the Spider-Man premiere. And so I was like, all right, we're going to do that. So he had to look cute for his mommy. As they like grow up, your kids, they become into like mommy's boys, right? In the beginning, they were all for their dad. But now I'm starting to see everything is mommy, 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 and I'm loving it. But yes, I was talking about like my health, just on my fitness tip. So put some moisturizer on all over my face. You guys, one thing I don't do, unless I'm like on a live, is my makeup. Because, I like to take my time. I like to get my makeup done. So it takes me some time to do this. But, your girl's going to transform because I got to look cute. That's one thing about me. Like, I don't care. I'll come on here, bare face, natural. But I don't care because I know I can put myself together. But like I was saying, I've been very consistent in my workouts. I've always had a stomach. I'm starting to work on that. One time the doctor told me like, oh, you're not gonna have abs or some crap because of like my muscle walls or something like that. I didn't really believe it, but then I got the kidney transplant and my brother's kidney is like huge. So it's always like this pudge right here on the right side. It like sits there and lets me know like, hey, I'm here. And even though I try to get rid of it, I've always had a hard time with it, but it's okay. It's gone down, which I'm happy about. It may not be chiseled, but it's gone down. So, and I'm really, really happy. So I go out to the gym at least 3 to 5 days out of the week. And, I go with my husband. We do it together, but it's not only just about like me, it's about him too. I want him to stay healthy and strong because, both parents can't fall down, okay? So you guys saw I let him go take a physical with me. I posted that in a previous video when I brought you guys along with the physical, because I wanted him to know, like, he's doing good. At one point, he was like almost pre-diabetic-ish. And guess what? My boy don't have no signs of none of that, okay? He is clean as a whistle. So I'm really, really happy that he's also taking his health journey seriously as well. But it's also like helped our relationship. No, we've always had a strong marriage. That much I can give. But I feel like it's just been like enhancing it even more. And I'm loving it, right? Because we feel some kind of way if we don't go to the gym together. And we just have to go every day. I'm like, okay, somebody's holding somebody accountable. Like, I'm tired, I want to sleep in. No, come on, get up, let's go. It's 5 o'clock, it's 5:30. It's been tough, guys. That early morning rise, ooh-wee, it is not easy. So you have to go to bed on time. So like I said, I want to go through everything that's been going on with my health. I want to give you guys like the numbers, where I'm at with my health journey, because people want to know, like, where's your creatinine? Where's, your bun level? Where's, I'm not anemic anymore. So those are things that, I want to go over all of my test results. I did have an appointment with the doctor, was it last week? And she called me. We ran a bunch of labs because of all the scares that I was having, and they wanted to like see where I was at, make sure nothing is, getting out of control. So I'm gonna go over all of that, but let me do this first. Let me go ahead and get my makeup on, put myself together. I'm gonna come back on, puff out my hair with you guys, and then we're gonna head over and just like sit down and have a little chat. Is that okay? If it's okay, let's. Okay guys, so this is my final makeup look. I forgot one twist. I am gonna take out my twist. I just wanted to come on and show you guys like how my hair looks, the growth. Obviously it got major shrinkage. I'm not sure if I'm gonna puff it all the way out. I'm not as cheerful as I was, and I'm gonna be honest because I'm a little frustrated, right? One bad thing about having more than one natural person in your house is that we share products. And when we share products and tools, I get so upset because my son decides to take my pick, and I like using a plastic pick to pick out my hair. I feel like these make it just more like frizzy, and he lost my pick. I have searched all over and I can't find my pick, so guess what? We're gonna have to use this. Obviously this is in the drawer because no one wants to use this. I am so frustrated. I'm so frustrated. But we're gonna make this day good because I'm not gonna let anything mess up my day. So, what were we talking about before? Health, right? So, I'm gonna pick this out because I do want to get done with this so I can sit down in a more chill environment and talk to you guys. And we are gonna use this. Remember I told you guys about this in the last video, the edge control. So I am going to use the edge control so you guys can see when I slick down my edges. I'm more about the front. I could care less how the back looks. It's just thrown out. It's thrown out. I just like to leave a little bit more definition in the front of my hair. And that's what we're doing. So anyways, so back to what I was saying. So yeah, so while I was on my break, I went, what did I do? I did some kind, I did a Bella infusion. And when I do my Bella infusions so now we don't do blood work as often as we used to do. And so we just happened to do a Bella infusion. And when we did the Bella infusion, we did some blood and it showed my liver numbers were high. So, I am like freaking out, guys, to the max. I'm talking about my liver numbers are high, and it was another number that was elevated. So it brought concern to me. And usually my team just sends me a message, all's good. If I need to hydrate, they'll tell me I need to hydrate, whatever. So I'm seeing these test results because I have the app and it tells you like your numbers right away. So I go searching, on Google, which is the worst thing you can do when you're seeing stuff and you're scared and you're nervous. So I go through Google and it's talking about the liver. It can be caused by all types of stuff, cancer, this, that. I'm just like, oh my gosh. So I go into immediate prayer. And my husband could definitely tell a difference in my attitude and how I was. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to let this get me down. And he's like, you don't even know. Talk to the people. So I talked to them. They're like, yes, it is high. We'll just monitor it. I'm like, monitor it. I'm all about, one thing my dad has always taught me over the years is early detection is best. And I'm like, y'all just sitting around like this is normal. This is not normal. Why are these numbers? My numbers have never been this high before. What the hell is going on? So I'm already freaking out, right? So I'm like, okay, whatever. I go into prayer because I have created like a prayer room in my house as I was decluttering. At the end of the year, I had created a prayer room for myself because you guys don't know, I am a believer. And I just feel like it's just essential, and it changed the game for me. So I go into my prayer room and I sit down and I'm talking to God about like I have come way too far for me to be going through this right now. Like for real. Like one more thing, like come out. What else you gonna give me, Lord, right? And so I was like, you know what? I believe. And I started watching, I think it was Todd Michael. He had an episode on like just healing and how it is my God-given right to be healed. And it just like this message that he spoke about. If I could find the message, I will like drop it in there. I put it in the description. That's how good it was. And I said, you know what? I'm leaving this in God's hands. What's to be is going to be. I'm not going to stress anymore. I have done all that I could have done. And I'm like, you know, God, I've come too far. I'm like, you know, I want to tell everybody what's going on. But at the same time, this is just something that I just need to deal with by myself. So I didn't tell my parents. I didn't tell my family members. I didn't tell my friends. I didn't tell nobody for like months later. And I just left it in God's hands. And then months later, I say a couple months later, we retested that and those numbers went back to normal. Praise God, right? And so those numbers went back to normal and I didn't have anything to worry about in regards to that. So, you know, I go about my life and I'm on like this new journey. I'm taking my social media break. I'm traveling. I'm enjoying life and I'm loving it, guys. I'm loving it so much that I was even considering even coming back. Right? Because I have never taken a break like that before and it felt so good. And I suggest anyone who has not taken a social media break before, take one because you need it, right? Sometimes you're consuming stuff and I'm not too much of like a consumer. Like, you know, I like to do content. I'm a content creator, so I like to make the content, but it's still a lot because my channel focuses on health and everybody's going through stuff. And I want to be that type of person that is there to help and assist everyone who messages me because nobody could say that they message me and I haven't messaged them back unless it's in some kind of hidden box that I haven't seen. So if you do have a question and you want to know something, comment below and let me know because that's the best way to get hold of me is to comment on my videos. If you comment on my videos, you will definitely get a response back probably within the next 24 hours or so. So I go about my life. I'm going to Dubai. I'm going all over the place and I'm just having a good old time and just living life because it made me realize like life is so precious and we don't take no day for granted because you don't know what's going to happen. And that just really made me just see things a little bit different. I already do, but just having that health scare and I'm like, oh wow, again, like, no, I'm about to go out and I'm about to live my best life. So I'm doing that. So then I go and I said, hey babe, let's go get a physical. So we get the physical done. Everything is great with him, right? I come back, my ferritin is out the roof, sky high, like over 400 and something. Like I am now panicking. I'm like, we just went through something a couple months ago with the liver. And now you're telling me my ferritin, how does my hair look, guys? Does it look okay? I'm not sure. I can't really see the back. My husband usually puffs out my back for me, but he's not here. He's getting a haircut. So this is what it's gonna be. So my numbers are stupid high. It's like crazy. And I'm like, what the heck? So they're like, you need to see a hematologist. I'm trying to find a hematologist. They're talking about months out, like everybody's booked up. I'm like, come on, like the whole of Atlanta, like all of y'all, like this is crazy. So I remember there was a lady that I saw previously when I was pregnant. She was so sweet, so kind. I found her, finally found her number. She's booked. I'm like, okay, well, put me on the waiting list. I even had my doctor's office call trying to see like, hey, can we get her in? Nobody. Cool beans. So I said, wait, there was one more doctor that I did see, but he was never really that busy when I went in. And he was just so accommodating and so nice. And hopefully he will remember me, because I had 8 different doctors with the lupus, with the pregnancy and everything going on. So I'm like, hopefully he will remember me. So the lady at the front desk, she went, sorry guys, I gotta wash my hands because it's a little dirty. Because I do want to sit down and just like have this intimate chat, but my hands are dirty. So the lady at the front desk, she was so sweet. She was like, listen, fax me over all your documents. I'm going to go sit down with him and talk to him because I want to help you. I was like, look at God. Okay. And so she got all my documents. She took it to him. She's like, listen, he can't see you, but we have another lady that you actually saw in the past as well. So do you mind just seeing her? I'm like, I don't care who I'm going to see. I want to see somebody. So he said, all right, come in next week. We got you, whatever. So I go in and she's like, whoa, these are very, very high. So, but she was like, you know, it was some kind of like disease. And she's like, you don't usually see it in African Americans. So she's not stressing about it. And maybe because no one's really been checking my ferritin, so we don't even know how long it's been this high and whatnot. And so she's like, well, I'm going to retest you. I am not worried. She's like, you know what? I think you working out is very beneficial. So keep working out, keep doing what you're doing. At that point, I had already stopped, you know, like the greens. I stopped my protein. I stopped everything because I didn't know what was going on and what could cause your ferritin to reach to that magnitude, right? And so if you've had your ferritin that high, or do you guys get your ferritin? Let me know, like, how has it, you know, your numbers been? Have you been good? And if you're not getting that check, make sure you get that check. There's just so many different things that we don't know, right? And so it's like I'm learning as I'm going. And as I'm learning, I'm teaching you guys and I'm telling you guys as well too. And so she's like, you know what? I think you're going to be fine. Don't stress about it. Don't worry about it. Sometimes it could be inflammation. I'm like, I've been working out. You know what I mean? Your girl's been doing her thing. And so I said, maybe I'm just sore. And she's like, that could just be it. It could just be some other factors, but I don't think it has anything to do with you eating. I said, okay, cool. So I left that in God's hands and I let it be. I said, do you want me to come back? Do you want me to get retested? She was like, no, when you get your next annual visit, then we'll retest. But I'm just going to retest you right now. And when she retests me, my numbers drop. Now, it didn't drop to the normal level. It dropped by like 100, I guess you would say points. Maybe because over 400 or something, now it's like 3 something. So I'm like, okay, that was an improvement for me to make me feel calm. And I haven't gotten retested since then. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to leave it in God's hand. How do I feel? So I started doing a self-check. How do I feel? Am I doing okay? I'm doing okay, you know? And I happened to talk to my dad that day, and he talked to me for a very long time. And it was just what I needed. I promise you, my dad be knowing when I'm going through some stuff. And he just always calls at the right time and gives you that motivation. I don't know if it's a salesman in him, but he be giving you some nuggets, boy, that makes you feel good. And I wasn't feeling that great. I had like a Bella infusion also, I think that day or the day before, and I was just kind of out of it. And he really, really just like spoke to me for about an hour, and I felt great after speaking to him. And he was just like, yo, just focus on your fitness. I love what you're doing. Just keep doing that. So that was that ordeal. But let's go ahead and get into the actual numbers, right? So you guys want to know, how are my numbers? How are things going on? And I recently got a whole panel of blood work. So let's go ahead and get into that. But before that, you know, your girl got to smell good. So this is my YSL. I love it. I think it's amazing. You know, got to put that on, smell right. I got my little earrings. I don't want to do too much. You know, I'm not going out with my man. I'm just going out with my kids. We're just going to the movies, but the movies are always cold. So I have a little tank top, some black jeans today. I think I'm gonna just wear my little denim jacket. Maybe put a bracelet on or a watch. Call it a day. You know, pull up my sleeves because it is kind of warm. but the movie theaters is always cool. I'm not like a movie person. I don't really like going to the movie theaters. I only go to the movie theaters during the day. I don't like crowds. I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know. That's just me. But yeah, this is my look for today. I know you guys can't see the bottom half, but it is what it is. How do you guys like it? How do you like the hair? How did it come out? You know, see how my edges are just laid, stuck. It's not going nowhere. I love that little edge control boost. So this is it. Let's go ahead and walk over to my podcast room. Let's sit down where I'm comfortable because I'm ready. I don't know about anybody else in this house, but I'm ready. So my husband comes back, which should be shortly, take a shower, and we head out. So I have a few minutes and I do want to chat. So let's go. Okay, guys. So let's go over these numbers. I actually just pulled up my levels. So let me get in here actually, just so we could see. So let's start with a comprehensive panel that we did, right? So my sodium levels are in check. My potassium is just a tad bit low. She's not worried about that, and neither am I, because my potassium is always right. Could just be because I kind of stopped eating a lot of different things because I was kind of nervous about the previous test results, and I wanted to see like the hepatologist. I didn't even want to eat nothing of good substance, I guess. I don't know what the hell was wrong with me, guys. I was a hot mess. Let's see. My creatinine is a 0.9, which is good. My glucose is checked. I'm good. My protein levels is good. Remember that number that I was telling you guys about in regards to my liver? That is good. It's actually low now. So it went from like high to now low. So we're not stressing about that. Let's see what else. Estimated GFR says 75. Let's go back in and see what the next panel was. Magnesium, the range is 0.9 to 2.7. I'm at 1.8. So again, maybe I just need to eat some more stuff with some magnesium and I'll be good to go. It's nothing major in regards to that test results. Let's see what else. Phosphorus levels, always been good. Even when I was on dialysis, so many people were complaining about their phosphorus levels and they used to take the binders and all that different stuff. I didn't take any of that stuff. My phosphorus level was fine. So that was just me, right? I chose not to. But yes, those levels are still good. Let's take a look and see. She had ran like a whole bunch of different stuff. So I got to like go in. And some of this stuff, I don't even know what the hell it's for. You guys ever just wonder why the hell they run some of these stuff? I be feeling like they be trying to milk the insurance because some of this is just like outrageous. pH level is good. There's no protein in my urine, which is good. All of that came back great. The urinalysis was all good, clear. Everything was good to go. Make sure that you are staying hydrated because if you know you're about to go get these labs done, I suggest that you drink up some of that water. I noticed that does make a difference in when I do my creatinine. Let's see. My C3, I know a lot of you guys that are on dialysis or had a kidney transplant don't deal with lupus, so you probably wouldn't even know about some of these other testing. That number was a little low, so she does want me to follow up with my rheumatologist. Let's click on the past results and see. So it looks like it's always been low. Back in the day, it was extremely high. It was high, but no, it wasn't too high. It was actually in range, but it's low now. So I'm gonna have to go back to my rheumatologist, which I do have a schedule appointment with him next month. And so I'll touch bases with him again, guys. You know, so the medications that I'm taking for my kidney transplant kind of relate with my lupus. So I don't know what else he would want to put me on. And I'm not like I'm definitely not trying to be like, hey, knock knock, put me on something. No. Like let's figure this out and see what's going on. My C4 complement level is normal. It's in range. So that's another lupus test that I get done. I don't know why. We don't know why it got ran because my doctor said he scheduled that to be right before I come and see him. But then this one says my actual kidney doctor, and then like they're like, We don't know why we ran those tests, but it's okay." Let's see. Now, my double stranded, that DNA antibody test, that is high. That has, I think, always been high. It's just detecting that there's lupus, there's activities going on. Um, so let's see. So, the lupus is still there, right? But it's not active. I remember when we ran the sed rate before, that was quiet. So there was like no inflammation, things like stirring up. That was one of the tests that we wanted to make sure, because if the I'm looking here and I'm supposed to be looking here. Don't make fun of me. Anyways, this is my mic. But if my like all my levels were out of whack, they do sometimes want to see the lupus to see if it's the lupus that's causing it, because the lupus is what took me down. So we got to just keep that. We got to keep that in mind. Let's see. Okay, so my white blood cells are normal. My red blood cells are normal. Your girl is no longer anemic. This is the first time in, I don't know, my lifetime. I'm not even sure. This is the first time that I've had some normal hemoglobin. So my hemoglobin, the range is 11.4 to 14. I'm at a 12.1. And I'm very happy with that. You guys know I used to take Geritol back in the day, and I did get approved. I did ask my dialysis doctor and everybody else in transplant just to make sure I was okay to take that. And everybody, it gave me energy, but it also helped my numbers. And I kind of slowed down on that because these numbers are good right now. So I don't want to just put all this stuff in my body if I don't need to. Once in a while, I will take that. But for those that are battling, I don't know if you've seen my anemic video that I made like a long, 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 long time ago. I suggest that you watch that if you are anemic, because I truly believe in that product. They don't sponsor me. They should, but they don't. But Geritol is the truth. Let's see what else. My platelet numbers are fine. That's normal. I remember when I was pregnant, I couldn't even get an epidural because those numbers were out of whack. Can you guys imagine? Like, I was in pregnancy and I'm like screaming, I want pain meds. They wouldn't give me anything because of my numbers, right? It wasn't. And as soon as they went to go check it, I was already giving the baby. The baby was already coming out and those numbers went back to normal. Crazy. Let's see what else did we run. I'm telling you guys, half this stuff here, I don't even know what it even means. They don't even talk about it, so it must not mean that much. Um, let's see. Yeah, all of that was good. Like my creatinine, let's see. You guys did want some other numbers. Somebody had asked me for, let's see, CBC. These are old. Like they give you like a whole list of all the blood work here. So you kind of got to decipher, just go through here and see what's what. But I think that's pretty much it. If there's like a particular number that you guys want to know, you want to compare, whatever, you can, always ask me. Oh, wait, there was one. Hold on. Let me see if I can go back and find it. Give me a second. This is what happens when you got so much here. Um, the bun. It says 13, so it's in range. Calcium in range. Everything else is in range. So I'm good, right? All my numbers are good. I'm doing all right. I'm drinking my water. I do struggle from time to time with this water. Even 3 years later, I still struggle some days. But I do have my big gallon of water that I love to drink. You guys should too. I have the ones that have like the times of when I should drink. My doctor did tell me if you're not like working out, you're not doing much, you don't have to like guzzle, guzzle, guzzle. But you guys know I've been working out a lot, so I need to be drinking a lot of water when the day comes. But I also have what I use. It's gonna put it in my Amazon store. Y'all could click on that link, and you guys can find if you need a good water bottle, something with the time on it, and just let you know, like, hey, it's time. You need to drink up. But that was really it for all of my blood work. I think I hit everything. Again, if I missed something, I apologize. It's just that there's so much here. And I also don't want to miss my movie. So we do want to go ahead and see Spider-Man. Like I said, just spend that quality time. I do need to find something to eat because I'm starving. I do eat on a time schedule. When I tell you guys my whole life has completely changed, I mean my whole life. Down to what time I go to the gym, what time I eat, how many times I eat, like because I eat, breakfast, I have a snack, I have a lunch, a light lunch. And then I come back, I have protein drink, I have my dinner, and I have a little snack. Like I eat a lot because I'm trying to gain muscle and you need to eat. A lot of people are running like, oh, I don't want to eat. I don't want to eat much because I'm trying to lose weight. But if you're lifting, you need to eat. Trust me, the weight will still come off, but you do need to eat. But eat good stuff, right? I'm not talking about going down to the fast food drive-through and eating something like that. I'm talking about like eating like a good meal. You guys already know, I do fish. My favorite fish is snapper, and I love what is it? Why am I having a brain fart right now? Legitly. Um, Salmon. Duh. Ding. I love salmon, right? So I don't know what I'm gonna eat today, but I do know that popcorn is not gonna be the first thing that I put in my mouth. I had breakfast this morning. My husband likes to make his little island dishes for us. So I did have breakfast this morning, and now it's time to go get lunch. So let's go ahead. Let's get some lunch. Let's go to the movies. Enjoy the rest of the day. But otherwise, I'm doing really good. I'm in a better mental state. I do want to just go in a lot deeper into certain things that I have been doing. If you guys are looking for some changes as well, just to level up yourself, your mindset, all of that, come along on this journey with me because I'm going to start making more videos, and we do want to get back into Impactful Living podcasts. So with my husband and I, where we come on and we just talk about just self-development, life, marriage, just every and anything. If you're not subscribed to the podcast, go ahead and subscribe to that as well too. But I do post all of my podcasts on my channel as well because I just think it's useful information that everybody should hear, no matter if you're dealing with a chronic illness or not. All right, guys, let me go ahead and go because I keep saying I'm going to go and I haven't gone yet. Let me go get something to eat. All right, guys, so I decided to make me a quick little sandwich. I'm eating a vegan chicken sandwich, right? My son says, Mom, it smells like beef. How does it smell like beef? Hi, Gio. You ready to see the movie? I'm here with my kids. You know what kind of mom I am? Mom that got the goodies. See, I don't be paying attention when the lady tell y'all 3. I do want to see the Little Mermaid, but nobody wants to go with me. So it's Spider-Man time. House of Boys. Y'all already know. I gotta have the end seat. Me a nice little chill. My whole family. Oh, Daddy blocked them. Daddy said no. I'm sitting next to my wife. Yay! Hey, I got you, G. You want your stuff? You talking kind of loud. What kind of stuff you want? What kind of stuff? Gio, what do you want? Where is it?
Right in there.
Right in where?
Right here.
Right here?
Look, right here.
No, it's not in here. It's right here.
Why did you do that?
Because I did do it.
So next time you go in there and buy something.
Listen, y'all, he picks like the nastiest chocolate to buy, right? My boy pulls out some Raisinets. Like, who wants Raisinets?
You don't.
I don't. Ain't nobody eating that.
All right, you're gonna see.
Nobody eating
You're not
that.
getting none.
It's all right. Got my little Kit Kat.
Half of that is mine.
No, it's not. You bought Raisinets.
Half of that is mine.
Boy, Raisinets is for you. Amani, what you got? Amani, what you got? Ooh, okay, come through with the goodies. Okay, I see you. All right, guys, let's watch this movie.
My crew looking like the Bee Gees, walking on the street, we staying alive. No, agreeing, never sleeps. Do we living out these sweet dreams? Hit another beat, please play it out loud. The crowd.
Why did I feel like I just wasted my hours on this movie? I'm so sorry. I'm so disappointed. Look, he's not even waiting. He just bounced it. You leaving? You think they're gonna do this? This is.
They always have an extra.
Giovanni's like, yo, can we go? He's been ready to leave. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very disappointed in this movie. I need to get my oldest face because he's sitting there real pissed. Look at his face. Armani. He is not having it. Gio, did you like the movie? Nobody liked it. And we're really sitting here hoping and praying that something comes back. It better?
They better.
What you gonna say? I want a refund? I want my money back.
I'll throw this shit at the screen.
Aw, Armani, your zen is gone? Tell us, you so mad? How you feel about the movie? It was good. Oh, the lies they tell. Wait for Transformers to come out. That's what we're waiting for. I decided to make a trip to Hobby Lobby because I want to get a motivational, what you call that? Like a little plaque. It's one of those days.
Are you rhythmic? Tell me, are you with me? Dreaming like a split screen, we've been around. Get you on the dance floor.
So I really want something like motivation. Like I want some quotes or something to go on my wall by my desk area. And I'm having a really hard time finding it here. I know I've seen it before in the past, but got my helpers going down aisles looking. He can't even. Did you find any?
Huh?
Nope. They kind of changed this place around, so it's kind of hard to find it. I'm hoping I'm not going home empty-handed today.
You making plans for, you ain't got an answer, let it all out.
My favorite love story is ours. Oh, so cute. So sweet. Find what sets your soul on fire. Too small. Aww. Here, baby. This is for you. Don't strip set me. Come on. You're not gonna read this? This is so sweet. Babe. Can you just at least accept my gift?
Thank you, honey.
Read it.
Thank
Read it.
A gift that was.
Read it. I can put that by
Pay feet and then we accept that.
this. Wow. The disrespect. Thank you, baby. You read it. Somebody cares.
We may not have it all together, but together we have it all.
Isn't that sweet? That's so nice, isn't it, G? That's why I love you, boo.
I see you even when my eyes closed. I see you even when the light goes. I see.
Since the movie wasn't all that,
Stop.
and since, because it wasn't. It was all right. It was not all that, let's be honest.
It was.
It was okay, but the ending wasn't well. No, the beginning was good. The middle was a little boring. I kind of fell asleep a little bit. This one over here was complaining to go for me.
You don't watch movies.
He do watch movies. He do. It has to be a really good movie. It was decent. It was
Armand, was the movie
decent.
good?
From that, and then I
It was
did
good.
not
It's
get
just the
to
ending,
get my
like, yo,
picture
you didn't
frame.
expect
So we're
that,
doing
right?
sushi.
You expect like
We're doing
you see
sushi with the
that,
family.
you see the whole
So that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna eat out and then go home and relax and chill for the night.
Everywhere that I go, and I see you, I see you, I see you, even when my eyes closed. I see.
Thank you. Ooh, Armani, yours looks so good. Thank you. Yes. This is a candy roll. This has like crab ragu on top with cream cheese. my baby over there. All right, beautiful people, that was my vlog for the day. If you guys are enjoying the day in the life vlogs that I've been doing, let me know, comment below, just so I know what kind of videos you guys like. You know, I showed you guys my hair, I got my makeup together, we went over some health stuff, went to see that movie, which again, you know, I have feelings about that. We're not gonna get into that. And then we had a nice family dinner night, which was amazing. Anytime we go out, we just always have a blast. We laugh, we talk, we, you know, just chill out. And so right now, I'm gonna twist my hair down because I like fresh hair and I got some things to do tomorrow. I want my hair to be like really, really fresh. And I'm gonna go lay down, cuddle up next to my boo, just talk. Tonight is our talk night. I usually like to do these little talks and have like little reflections of where we are, what we're planning, where we're trying to go, what we're doing. And, you know, summertime's around, so I'm kind of trying to figure out some travels, doing some stuff with the kids while they're home, just to make summer fun. So if you have any activities that I can do with the kids, let me know, because I'm always thinking of some new things. Like, this is the first time that my kids aren't really traveling. They're not gonna go visit grandma or anything like that. They're home this summer. And so I'm trying to make some like fun activities. We're gonna do water balloon fights. We plan on going on a road trip. So there's a lot of things that I already have planned, but I'm always looking for some new ideas. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead in for the night. I'll talk to you guys later.